For entrepreneurs that are watching and listening, you've had a long journey. You're going through the process. You're doing a startup. You're improving the process. You're getting to that point where you're ready to start shipping off your products. What would you say to them? What would you recommend now in hindsight? Because you could look back and say, "Whoops, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or I could do this, or maybe I can do this better." What would you be the advice you would share?
Just having that obsession, the obsession of getting things done. Stop talking about it, be about it. Like, go and do it. Like, go and build something minimal. You know what I mean? Minimal, and then go and test it out. See if there's a market. Everyone has ideas and talks about ideas, right? Grab your idea, whatever it may be, and go test it out. See if there's a market. See who your competitors are. See what they're building, see what they're doing. Be obsessed with getting it, out there. So that way you can see, because if you saw the first prototype of Couture versus what we have now, it took us like 8 years, to build it out. It's a tough process. It's time consuming. It's a lot of money. Understanding your business model, understanding, how to build a team, being able to network with the correct type of people. And like I said, like, you got to get around the colleges that offer entrepreneurship and network with them. They offer so many resources and stuff like that. And you need to be resourceful. Like, you need to understand how to take $1 and stretch it into $50 or $100. You need to learn how to negotiate and speak and talk and remember that it's not about you. It's about the company that you represent, the product that you're creating. You can't go out there and project everything personally about you. It has to be about what's best for the company and what's best for the product and the customer. You work for the customer. Yeah.
Great advice. So now, who should be contacting you right now? Who would be a benefit to moving this brand forward?
VCs, private equity angel investors that understand the sports marketing space, technology, wearable space. Would love to speak to any of those investors that would be interested in this new warrior sporting brand. Yeah, that's what would really get this off and running.
And I'm sure teams and organizations that need your product are also welcome.
Yes, Joe, you are absolutely right. Yeah, it's just that, like, the reason why I want to get funded first before I approach them is because I do not know exactly, how it's gonna be as far as like what their marketing budget, what they want to see first before we actually, move forward. I don't know what their whole guidelines are. It's different now because of NIL, name, image, and likeness, with athletes being paid. So the landscape is much different now. And I want to make sure that I have everything up to date, up to par within their standards. And I want to follow it. I want to follow it down the T. I want to build a resume with this organization, build this resume with this college team, professional team, and be able to move forward, and then replicate that success with them. And I can do it with the next, the next, the next. And I just want to make sure that I'm buttoned down. I don't like making mistakes. I'm very prideful about, attention to detail, making sure that I got all my T's crossed, my I's dotted. I love seeing the smile on people's faces, and I don't like disappointment. I've been disappointed many times in life, and it hurts. And I don't want that for the people I represent, especially my customers.
I love your attention to detail. I think that's great. And I think that's going to translate into the quality of the product.